Welcome back to the Emilia channel. We are back with Josefina. Hola.
And Emilia Jaayy. J as in Jaayy.
Nobody cares about this spelling. Okay guys, today should do my hair.
So today I'm going to be doing my little sister Isabella aka Josefina's hair. She wants me to straighten it, and we're going to tell sister stories. We're basically snitching on each other from our childhood. She's still childhood, but my childhood. Begin. So. Let me start by saying I'm 8 years older than this little demon right here.
Who says I'm a demon?
Me. I have to stand like this a little bit. I'm not this short because my head goes off camera a little bit.
I'm taller than her.
She is taller than me by like a few
I'm
inches.
almost 5'5". My hair is nappy.
It is. Your hair is knotted. Now that I brushed out her hair's already kind of straight, as you can see. It's super long. She just has a whole bunch of little curly in the front.
And it's wavy.
Yeah, it's a little bit wavy on the bottom. But I'm going to spray it with the little leftover heat protectant that I have.
You've had that bottle for like 6 years now.
I really have. And I still have a little bit in there. Listen. Do you want to begin with your first sister story of me?
Of you? I don't really have that many stories of you. I guess when...
Embarrassing story?
I don't have it. Yeah, embarrassing. When I was younger and, you know, what's-his-face would come over, I remember I saw you guys kissing, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go snitch on you.
You're hella lying!
No, I'm not lying. I went to go, quote-unquote, snitch on you, and then my mom, she, like, totally didn't care about it, and I was like, okay.
Okay, it's finally empty.
Oh my god, that was my childhood bottle right there.
Stop.
The amount of times
It didn't go in the trash.
The amount of times I have sprayed it in the bathroom to make it smell good.
Really?
Yeah.
You never told me that.
I have done it so many times. I was like, damn, this bottle's never been empty. Or I always thought Emily just refilled it every like once in a while.
How can I refill it?
Exactly.
So once upon a time, long ago, I was like 8 or 9, which makes Belle probably like 2
or
3, around there somewhere. No. That's wrong.
Like 1
I was
or
probably
2?
like 10, and you were 2 or 3. It was a Sunday morning. I don't know if it was really a Sunday, but we're gonna say it was Sunday.
It was a weekend.
It was a weekend morning. And every weekend, I would kind of like wake up and mind my own business while my dad was sleeping with her, basically, because she was the baby. And I'm older, so I basically just always did my own thing. This particular morning, I just get out of bed like regular. And I remember I smelled something so burning. I smelled something like chemicals and plastic or whatever, right? So I walked my little way down the hallway like this. And I was like, what's that? So I'm walking in, and I go, and I look at the microwave, and I'm like, ah! I literally was like, oh! Like that. Because I saw the microwave on fire. The microwave was on fire, and all I remember was I saw the microwave, you know how it has the little see-through window thing? All I saw was flames in there, and I ran to my dad's room. He was like half asleep, and this little girl was laying on the bed, twisting her hair and drinking a bottle.
That my mom had pre-made because she knew my dad was going to make me a bottle.
Yeah, because my dad is not good at taking care of babies. Right, obviously. Because he was still half asleep. So I walk in, I'm like, Dad, there's a fire! And he's like, what? And he's like half asleep. His hair's all messed up. He
put on his pants.
He puts on his pants because he sleeps in his boxers, you know, like every other man does. And he's like, what? And he's like stumbling out of the bed, halfway falling. Oh my god, I remember it so clear. He was halfway falling, and he's going to the kitchen, and I'm following him. And Belle, the whole time, she's twirling her hair in the bed. And when we both get to the kitchen, my uncle was already in the kitchen with the microwave halfway in the sink. He was putting out the fire. And And what's crazy is everyone was so confused, like, what the hell? How did it happen? What happened? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And when my uncle starts to see whatever was in the microwave, guess what was in the microwave? My mom really likes, like, collecting little tiny stuff, like teapot sets and
just like little
fake food,
yeah.
like little erasers and stuff like that. So she had a little pink teapot set, like a miniature teapot set, on top of the microwave. And my mom likes crafting, so she always had like ribbon and stuff around or whatever. Well, what I didn't notice the first time when I said, Dad, there's a fire, blah, 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 was that there was a little stool in front of the microwave. And I guess she was used to seeing everyone put stuff in the microwave, that she put hella random stuff in there. She put the little pink teapot set, she put some ribbons, a rubber band, like hella plastic stuff that shouldn't go in the microwave. And she must have left it on. She pressed the buttons and probably had it going for like 20 minutes. Because it caught on fire. There was smoke. It was burning, the flames and everything. But it stayed, thankfully, it stayed in the microwave. Can you imagine?
Imagine if you didn't wake up sooner. Or
imagine if I wouldn't have woken up at all. Because I was the one that was like, fire! Like, I went to the kitchen, I was like, a fire! And I think that's probably when my tío heard me and he ran up the stairs. But by the time my dad went, he was already, putting it out. But yeah, that's the story of how my little 2-year-old sister at the time almost burned down our whole house.
Actually ask Tío Happy and how we never even asked him.
I think I have, hella long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But of course I don't remember. That was like, what, 09?
10, like barely 2010.
No, it was like 09. If I was 10, it was 09.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. And I was in shock. This little 2-year-old girl, how did she know to put everything in the microwave and explode it? Because I'm a devil. Yeah, and I remember the whole house smelled like burnt the whole day. We had to open up all the windows and everything. And then my mom finally gets home, and as soon as she gets home, of course I tell my mom everything. I was like, Mom, the house was on fire when my dad was sleeping and Belle burnt the microwave.
Belle burnt the microwave.
I did. And she was like, what? How? What happened? Where was your dad? And I told her the whole story, how I woke up alone and then I saw the microwave in flames and my tío went ahead and put it out. By the time my dad got to the kitchen, it was fine. And, yep. And the whole time, Belle was asleep in the bed. Not even asleep, drinking bottle in the bed.
Drinking bottle going.
Mm-hmm. So another time when my dad, okay. Let me set the scene.
Okay, so all of these stories happened just because my dad wasn't watching me.
Basically, because he wasn't paying attention.
He was a bad father.
So this particular day, it wasn't even day. It was nighttime. I think it was a school night or something. Because everybody was already up and like trying to go to bed or whatever. So I had my own room. This was when we used to live in this big house. Or kind of around the same time. We used to move a lot and stuff. So it was like a 2-story house. And it had railings, like with the gaps, you know what I mean? Like the wooden railings, and there's a gap in between everything. It had stairs that you would go up and turn and then go up again and then walk by the railing, the hallway, and yeah, to the bedroom. So I guess my little sister was in the room with my mom and dad. And she would always be with my mom, right? She would follow her everywhere. So I guess I was in the room with them too, but I walked out or something. I don't know what happened. I went to my room. And my mom, I guess she went downstairs. And my sister was supposed to be with my dad, right? But I was minding my 8-year-old business. Let me repeat, my 8-year-old, 9-year-old business.
8-year-old.
Right, in my room. Probably, I don't know what I was doing.
Probably playing.
Probably watching TV or not wanting to go to my room because I never wanted to go to sleep, and they would yell at me to go to sleep because it was school and I didn't want to, so I would go to my room and just be mad and sit on my bed.
Until you fell asleep.
No, I would just sit on it until I got tired. I'm like, okay, I want to go to sleep now. And sometimes I would change and everything and lay down. They'd be like, just close your eyes and go to sleep. And I would try, and I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was in my room. And my mom went downstairs. I really think she was making you a bottle or something.
Probably something.
And that's why she went downstairs. And out of nowhere, you hear a boom, 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 boom. And then a baby starts crying. And my mom was like, what downstairs. And me and my dad run to the stairs, and my dad's looking over the railing, and I am too. I'm like, oh my God. Guess what? Belle fell down the stairs. She rolled down the stairs.
I went, woo.
She was all like on the stairs. When we went to go see you, and the first thing my dad does, we're both looking over the railing. He looks at me, he says, Emily, why weren't you watching her? And I was like, me? I'm like, you're supposed to watch her, you're her dad. I was 8 years old and he was blaming me that I let her fall down the stairs. And my mom's like, Jose, why weren't you watching her? And blah, 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 you let her fall down the stairs. What if she broke her neck or her legs? I'm like, are you okay? She grabbed her hella quick, you know, she was panicking and blah, 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 blah. And the whole time, I don't know, I guess my dad felt bad. But he kept saying, she was supposed to be with Emily. Emily was watching her. I was like, I wasn't watching her, I was in my room.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole time he was blaming me that it was me that let her fall down the stairs. And another time.
Gosh, all I did was fall.
You did fall in this story too.
I know what story you're talking about.
What story am I talking about?
The one where I fell off the chair and went
on okay, wait, don't say it all, don't say it all. Okay, so Belle always got on my nerves, right? Let me just say, when I found out my little sister was going to be born, I was so mad. I was so mad. I remember when my mom told me that she was going to have another baby. I was like kind of excited, but not really. You know, I didn't really understand. I was like 8, maybe 7. 7 because you were born in June.
Oh, yeah, and you're, yeah.
So, and I had just found out I was like 7, and I was like, oh, okay. You know, I didn't really care at the time until I noticed, like, my mom's belly started getting big, and they're like, you're going to have a sister. I remember the day we found out she was going to be a girl. I was mad, and my dad was mad.
My dad wanted a boy, and he kept telling my mom, it's going to be a boy, it's going to be a boy.
Right. And I wanted a little brother. I wanted to be the only princess of the house, right? So I remember we're in the ultrasound room, and they're like, oh, it's a girl. And I was like, me and my dad probably made the same face at the same time. We were like, my dad's like, can you check again?
Can you check again?
I remember it so clearly. I was sitting on his lap in the chair or whatever, and my mom was laying down with the ultrasound thing. He's like, can you check again? And the lady, she laughed. She's like, it's a girl. It's right there. And I couldn't stand her. I would literally tell my mom, Mom, when she gave birth finally. I'd be like, Mom, take her back. Put her in the trash. Take her to adoption. This and that. I don't want her. Put her back in. And my mom's like, Emily, what can I do? She's your sister. She's here. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't want her. I wanted a brother. Take her back.
Take her back.
And I would get so mad. I would be so serious, dead serious, saying, why did you have her? I was evil.
Take her back.
Yeah, I would. I would say, take her back. Take her back. I don't want her. Anyways, but back to this story. So you were little still, probably around 2, and it was another day.
Oh my God! I was like, that's when all the brain damage happened.
Honestly, maybe.
My head was still squishy.
It was. So maybe another day when my mom was at work and my dad was supposed to be watching us. Belle always loved eating noodles, right?
Ramen.
Honestly,
noodles?
I think it was my mom's fault why you like eating noodles so much. She used to give you the cup of noodle with just the noodles and take out the juice because she didn't want you to burn yourself when you were barely learning how to eat alone. So this particular day, I was in the same living room where the microwave thing happened. And we had like a big screen TV. It was like a big thing to have a big screen TV, right?
Whoa.
Right, so we were there watching TV, and we had an old desktop computer in the living room, right? And I used to be on it a lot watching YouTube, and on YouTube I would just like listen to music and try to learn every lyric of my life of every song that I liked, which I still do to this day. Someone made cup of noodles. Oh, Tia Jenny lived with us, right? And I remember I was on the computer, and I stepped away to grab my noodles, and you went to go sit down on the chair of the computer, and I was gonna go back to sit there. And you were sitting down, and I came back hella mad. I'm like, Belle, get off the chair. I'm gonna sit there. I'm on the computer, blah, blah. And then you started crying like always. You were always crying and being a crybaby. She had the most annoying cry ever as a baby. But I'm gonna get to that in a second.
God, just title this video making fun of my little sister for 40 minutes straight.
Well, you say you don't have stories about me.
I don't.
It was a swivel chair like this one, the one that she's kind of sitting on right now, right? The swivel chair, but it had like a back part to it. So she goes and takes my spot on the computer and she wants to eat her noodles right there. So I was all mad or whatever, and I looked at her and I was mad, and I sat down next to her on the couch and I was staring at her, just watching her eat her noodle. Her cup of noodles hella mad, and I was eating mine and watching her.
This was you.
Yeah, I was hella mad. I'm like, she always takes my stuff. You see, that's why I didn't want her. And I was just being mad in my head. And I remember you had a little green bowl, plastic bowl, and you had the noodles in there, and you were eating them. Whatever you were saying. And then, let's pretend this is your fork, right? You dropped the fork, and I remember you went, ooh, and you went,
you're gonna drop the eye.
I know, and you went down to reach to grab the fork, and as she goes down to grab the fork, she falls off the chair completely.
I really went, look, I really went.
No. You landed face first. You landed face first on the fork like this. And I remember, she's like, hold on. I remember she's laying down and she gets up and she starts screaming, crying. And she's like, ah! And as she goes like this, I see the indent of the fork on her forehead. Go like this. Look, exactly right here. It's the indent of the fork.
You can't see if you pull my forehead out.
That's the indent of the fork. And for like weeks, she had the bruise of the fork indent on her forehead.
Damn, so I really landed like, whoa.
Yes, you landed right on the fork. It was the Jenny that's like, what happened? Because you were crying like hella. And I'm like, I started laughing. I was laughing so hard I couldn't explain.
You were the most evil sister, pushing me off the couches and
I
everything.
didn't push you. I didn't push you. You fell.
I mean, you straight up told me, oh, I would push you off the couches and blame it on you, saying you fell.
It would, no. Get it right, okay? It wasn't off the couch. You were just standing and I pushed you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, we're gonna get there. I was like, I was laughing so hard I couldn't explain what happened. And she's like, what happened to her forehead?
You're so, I don't trust you with an iron. You're laughing. You're gonna burn my hair off.
I was cracking up so bad. I'm like, she fell on the fork because she dropped it. Oh my god. I wish I could go back in time and replay that moment. Okay, a different story. Since, like I said, I was so annoyed having her as a sister. She would annoy my life because she had the most piercing cry as a baby. Oh my god. We literally, one time, had to leave Walmart because she was crying so much and we were embarrassed. So we had to leave.
We were embarrassed.
Yes, it was so embarrassing. You could hear her through the whole store. She was like,
now I'm so quiet. I'm my own business. Sometimes.
quiet? I don't think so. She was an ugly baby. She looked like a... You did. You had a fat nose.
I have a fat. You had one too.
I know, but mine grew out.
What do you mean? I was the cutest baby.
Please zoom in. Wait, no, where's the ponytail? Put the ponytail on. This demon baby. Anyways, what story was I gonna tell? Oh, yeah, I know, ugly.
Oh, she looked just like you.
You did not look like me. I was a cute baby, honey. I forgot what I forgot what story.
You missed this Kelly Plots, honey. Look at the eagle, the wave, like that.
You said that was how your hair grows. Oh yeah, so the story of why I pushed her. So, like I said, I couldn't stand her. We all know this. I would make it known that I couldn't stand her. I didn't care. My mom would tell me that I was mean, and she's my sister, and I'm supposed to love her. And I was like, I don't care. She's not my sister. I did. So she was like, always...
She believed I was adopted and found by the trash can.
I always told her that she was found by the trash can.
The funny part is I never believed it because I knew I looked like my dad.
I would tell her that all the time. I'd be like, why do you think you don't look like my mom? Because you're not even her daughter.
But then I'd be like, okay, then why do I look like my dad? You're not even his daughter.
I'll be like, true. I remember in this other house that we lived in. Yeah, it's a different house. Like I said, we moved a lot.
Like...
Hella.
Like 4 times a year.
Like a lot. And I always wanted to be in my own business. But my little demon sister would go in there following me. Like always. I see what the hell you're doing. Look. Hella mean. I need to tell the story. Stop.
I'm sorry. It looks funny with you two bug teeth.
Stop.
Okay,
Look who's talking
continue.
about buck teeth. Please, don't you need braces?
I go to the orthodontist next week.
Exactly. I think maybe I was 10. I was a little bit older now. 10, 11 probably. No, not 11. Like 10. And she was a little bit older too, of course. So she always wanted everything that was mine. Couldn't have nothing to myself. I don't know why she's always following me into my room. Always wanted to be with me. And I would kick her out. Because she would annoy my life. And this particular reason, I think I took something back from her. She grabbed something from my one of these things. Something I had on my desk or whatever. And she was about to run out my room with it. She was mischievous. She would steal my stuff. So I grabbed
Because you were so evil to me, so I was like, haha, I'm being all back to you.
So she came and stole my stuff. And I stopped her and I snatched it from her. And she started crying with her annoying ass, high pitch. And I'm like, oh my gosh, shut up. And I pushed her, right? But I didn't mean to push her hard enough for her to fall. I was just frustrated. I was like, shush, or whatever happened. And my mom's like, Emily, why is she crying? I was like, I don't know. I think she fell.
And my mom said I would try to snitch on you, but since I couldn't talk, I couldn't snitch on you.
Then Belle ran out the room and went to my mom. I guess she was trying to tell her. She was like, Emily, what did you do? Reenact what you did.
How am I supposed to know?
I don't know. Think of what you probably did. Well, oh my god, and Belle would point with her middle finger. She was that bad. Okay, that's enough stories about you. Think of a story about me. Wow, I see how much you care about me.
I have a memory of me playing Barbies in my room, and you were cleaning the bathroom at the time, and you know how my old room was literally directing towards the thing, and you were sitting on the counter. You remember? Well,
no.
In my memory, yeah. And
You remember?
And I was playing with my Barbies, and then I was getting one of them naked for some reason. I don't know why. And then, and then I was just like staring at it for some reason. I guess I don't remember why.
You were staring at the naked Barbie. You're like, why does it have nippies?
No, it was a guy one too. And then you look at me and you said, "Why are you staring at the Barbie?" And I go, "Look at something bad."
Cause I was like, what the heck, you creep? Why are you staring at the Barbie?
Barbie. I know. I think I have many stories of you. Just I can't remember them at this very moment. You know how the
We'll
brain
try.
works. Oh, I have a memory of you when you first cut your hair for prom.
You do? I don't even remember that. I cut my hair.
No, I remember. Yeah, you don't remember?
How? Hurt my finger.
But we were, no, not we were. Oh yeah, we were. Okay, we were sitting on the floor next to your mirror, exactly right there, both crisscross applesauce sitting. And I remember you asked my mom, "Oh, can you part my hair down the middle?"
Oh, I remember.
And then you do the two braids, and you're like, "Belle, what if I cut my hair?" Like you were joking with me, saying, "What if I do it?" And then you did it, and I was just like,
I remember. I always get those weird days where I feel like chopping off all my hair.
and then you do it.
And sometimes I actually do it. And sometimes I actually go to the salon. And sometimes I don't feel like it and I just chop my hair. Yeah, that day I put my hair in 2 braids. And I grabbed the worst scissors I could have grabbed. And I went literally so hard going back and forth with the scissors.
And the sound, just the sound of hair cutting.
It was
Oh, the time I cut my bangs.
I don't remember that story. I wasn't there for that. It was my mom.
I remember it.
Okay, tell it.
So I was like 6 or something. I know I was in kindergarten or 1st grade at the time. I know that because it was still when Lorenzo would come to our house and all that.
Lorenzo's our cousin.
And I remember I was playing with him in my room. Yeah, and so me and my cousin Lorenzo were both like 6 or 7 at the time. Little.
He's older than you.
Yeah, he's older than me by 6 months. But we were probably still the same age at the same time. And I remember I find scissors. You want to see something cool? Shishi. So we used to call him. And I take my bangs and I'm like, look, what if I do this? And then he's just staring at me like,
what are you doing?
Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, look. And then he's like, you cut your hair?
Why didn't he try to stop you?
And I mean, we're kids. And then I remember too, the trash can was right next to me and I just threw them and I went. And then my mom, she goes to find us and I guess she sees me and she's like, Belle, what did you do with your hair? And I remember so clearly, she grabbed me by the arm so fast and she said, where's the hair? She was yelling at me saying, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Where's the hair?
And then
Not on your head.
No. And then I said, I cut it off and threw it in the trash can.
You're hella funny. No shame. Don't
And then
care.
she literally, like, she was like, you know how she gets with her eyes? She's like, and then I remember Lorenzo the whole time, he was just watching, like not saying
the
anything.
witness. He was the witness.
He was. And then my mom was talking to Lorenzo saying, what did she do to her hair? What happened? Did you see her?
Did he snitch?
He didn't say anything.
He's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, at least he had your back though. He didn't snitch on you.
I know.
Mhm.
And then my mom picked up the 4 little hairs I had chopped off.
The 4? It wasn't 4.
I know, it was the whole
She had bangs for like 2 years. After that,
it did not go away.
it was so crooked.
I feel like every little kid has cut their hair.
I cut my hair when I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad as yours.
I think it's a girl thing.
I think it had more of a reason to cut my hair than yours.
Why?
I cut my hair because I would used to color like an actual little kid. And I remember I was coloring in the coloring book. And I had my hair in a ponytail. I always hated having my hair in a ponytail because that's all my mom would ever do whenever I go to school. So it was after school, I guess, and I was just sitting coloring, and the hair kept falling and falling and falling and falling in my face. So I got tired of it. I grabbed the scissors and went and threw the hair away in the trash like that. And then my mom came in the same way, and she's like, "What did you do to your hair?" And I was like, "Nothing." I really don't remember what I said, honestly. But most likely I was like, nothing, because I wasn't going to snitch on myself. Damn, Belle, your life is a movie.
What about the time I broke my arm?
Oh, God.
My mom's second worst day ever.
We're going to have to finish that.
In part 2, when she curls my hair next month.
Maybe. Or if I do her makeup, because I want to. She did mine, so it's time to do hers. So, I guess that's the end of the video?
Yeah, my butt hurts, so I'm going to leave already.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
tired.
bye.
Adios. Look at our height difference.
You're actually in the frame.
Here. Look.
I'm gonna go watch that movie.
Oh my god, that was her favorite movie too for the longest. She played it out. Okay. That was a pretty quick video.
Time to straighten your hair.
Thank you.
Come on, let me straighten the curl.
No!